Hello everyone and welcome back to Voices in Thunder. I just want to appreciate everyone who took time to look at my last video. I know it has been a while since I posted another video, and saying this video today is one of the reasons why I always want to say these stories. It's a reminder that God is faithful. When you're in between the devil and the deep blue sea and it looks as if there's no way out, that's when God usually shows up. Sometimes when everything happens, it looks as if that's not God or how you want it. But remember that verse that says that everything works together for our good. Sometimes it doesn't look like it's good, but it is working together for our good. It's easier said than done. Let me borrow Pastor Irene's phrase. It's easier said than done, but that's just the truth about who God is. So let us get into today's story. I know I promised the last time that I was going to say a story, tell a story that happened while I was in the university. So, but I won't mention the university I went to, not because I'm not proud of the university, but I might say some things that I feel should not be on like YouTube. It's something that you can go and decide to check. It's not like I'm hiding anything. So today I'm going to be telling you the story I titled The Rickety Bike Angel. And in the course of the story, you might feel, oh, that wasn't an angel. But the Bible tells us that in Hebrews 2, that we should remember to be hospitable to people, because when you're hospitable to strangers, you might be hospitable to angels without knowing. That means that angels can actually appear in human form. And it's not that they might look beautiful all the time. They might not. And also, I know that angels can come in human form when Abraham also encountered the three gentlemen. They were in human form. Also, Joshua, when God told them to walk around the wall of Jericho for 7 days, they encountered someone that was a soldier that was also with a sword. If the person had come in form of a real angel that is tall, big, I don't think Joshua would have asked and said, "Are you for us or you are for the enemy?" No, he would have been afraid immediately. But of course, the person must have appeared in human form like a soldier ready for battle. And it was until after the angel answered Joshua that he worshipped him. So now to this story. In school, while we're in school, it was me and my cousin. I don't know if she remembers. We went back to see my dad. He had come to visit us from the north. He came to the north, came to Lagos. So we left school and went to Lagos to see my dad. And I'm thinking, I can't even remember, but it was a weekend, of course, because of school. I couldn't have left school if I would have lectures on Friday. So it was on a weekend. So we briefly went, I think we went on Friday and slept overnight. I can't really remember, but we sure went to Lagos from school. We slept that night. After seeing dad and mom, we left. And in my mind, I was thinking we need to leave early because there might be, the Redeem Camp. It's a weekend. There might be all those weekend programs that they do. And we know how the Lagos Ibadan Road always is when they have those camps. That was as far back as, man, we're getting old. As far back as, I think 2000, let me not say the dates because I'm really bad with dates. So in my mind, I was like, okay, let's leave on time. We left like around 3-ish. Okay, ample time. It will take us, give or take, even if there's traffic, 1 hour to get to my school, or even if it's very bad, maybe 2 hours. So we left, got to the park, entered the car, entered the bus, me and my cousin getting ready to take us to school, and then we started going, free ride. And me, when I'm inside the bus, I like to sleep because what am I doing? I'll sleep so that by the time we get to our destination, I'll just wake up. Maybe I'm refreshed, and I just like sleep, I think. So inside the bus, we started going. It was free flow, how, and I sat by the window, how the air from outside will come on your face and it will just help you sleep. They're going. All of a sudden, I was not feeling this pressure on my face again. And I opened my eyes. And I saw that we're now slowing down. We had gotten to those camp areas, reading camps, and I think living faith camp, deeper life. I said, okay, there's nothing wrong with small traffic now. So we started moving, we're moving small, moving small. All of a sudden, we now started stopping. We'll stop for like 5 minutes. We'll move like 2 seconds. I started thinking, I said, hey, God. Okay. It's still 3 o'clock now. It's not even 4 o'clock yet. We still have time. We were there. It was moving. My cousin started, she was just talking, blah, 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 blah. Hey, why are they not moving? This, what's happening? In case I'm speaking Yoruba, I'll be translating little by little also in English for the audience that doesn't understand Yoruba. So she was just talking and talking. The driver too, you know how they behave in Lagos. Move away from the road. No, weary. As he moved from the road, fool. All sorts. There was also a lady, a girl that was sitting in front. She was also like, let's pass like this, as telling the driver where to pass and everything. I was just like, hey, good, okay. We still have time, no problem. We're still moving small. 4 o'clock. We had not even crossed past the camp. Hey, I said, God. 5 o'clock. I was like, hey, God, how are we on standstill for almost 2 hours straight? I started thinking, while my cousin was talking, I was thinking, I was like, God, I don't know how you will do it for us today, but you will do it. We have to get to school on time so that we can see daylight, find transportation that will take us safely to our hall. Let me give you a background about my school. So my school is filled with cultists. Used to be filled, although they don't really do things. It's just mostly rumors. I witnessed one. So mostly rumors, but of course you still have to be safe. And we don't really have hostels in my school. So everybody stays off campus. So you have like halls, rented apartments from the indigenes of the village. And the village is kind of remote. It's a village where you wake up and go to the Orita Meta, that's the crossroad, and you still see that they actually carry sacrifices and put on there. So my school was kind of spooky. You don't want to be found in the night, especially as a girl or a lady, a woman, walking all alone in the middle of the night. All sorts of things that we've heard, like people, flogging people with whips that had charms and all those. Or when there's Oro, they say, okay, in fact, when there's Oro, they actually cancel lectures. I don't know if they still do that. But so just a backdrop of how my school is. So that was what I was busy thinking, that we have to get to school early. I can't even think of anybody in my mind that I would say, if they drop us at the garage, I can say, okay, we'll go and maybe sleep in this person's house for tonight, then tomorrow we'll start going to our hall. Nobody. And my cousin was new. She just started the school, so not like we knew anybody. And those days, there's not like, phone. I had a phone, but it's not everywhere that you get network. That's number one. Number two, there's no light. So I was traveling with the phone that was not charged. So even if it was charged from Lagos, it was going to die anyways. I was just like, God, please, we have to get to school in broad daylight. I don't know how you're going to do it. We continued. 6, we were still there. 7, we were still there. All of a sudden, my driver was like, Kilon Shella, now what's happening? He came down. So he will go down, he will go and kind of clear the road. He will come back inside again and drive. He will go down again, abuse everybody, clear the road. He will come inside again and drive. So we're moving like in short bursts. But I was like, at least we are moving. Let us be moving like this. At least before 11, we'll reach school. To still be okay. Even if we reach school 12, I don't mind. We will still see people around because it's weekend. We kept doing like that too. I was just like, God, Holy Spirit, I don't know how you will do it, but we are getting home safe today. That's just what I kept saying in my mind. My cousin was there talking. I wasn't even hearing what anybody was saying, because me, in my own mind, I was just like, God, you know how dangerous it is. The both paths we're going to take that we can take, all the shortcuts plus the long cuts that we can take to our hall, we're not very safe. It's not a place you even want to pass, even in broad daylight, per se, alone. As in, it was that spooky. I'll describe the part later. So we kept going. So the girl, the lady that sat in front was not telling the driver that, Emma worry, Emma, clear or not, that you should not worry, she should go and be clearing the road, that she should drive. The driver said she can drive, she can drive. She jumped on the driver's seat. The driver went out and was clearing road. Everybody was just shouting, everybody, fool, roll on, no, get out of the road. Look how you're driving. If you hit my car. I was just by the window, just like, God. Now, the lanes were like uncountable. Let me say like 5 or 6 or 7 lanes. So I don't even know the lane we're even going through. We're sure going forward. Luckily for us, the man was down. The driver was clearing the road. When he clears the road, he would tell the girl, the lady, to move. She'll move forward. Clearing the road like that. That was how we were moving in short bus like that. 7 o'clock came, passed. 8 o'clock came, passed. 9 o'clock in the night, passed. Hey! I started panicking. Hey! I said, God in heaven, I don't know how you are going to do it, but we have to get home on time. I was not thinking. I said, okay, we can even beg the driver now to drop us at home. We'll just pay him extra. I was like, okay, that's a good idea. Okay, that's one thing we'll do. So we kept going. 10 o'clock, we're still on the way. 11, we have not crossed camp area. Hey. I said, okay, that's finished now. What else? What are we going to do? Even if we leave camp area now, we can't get to school like until like 12. I just kept thinking. I was just like, God, I beg in the name of God, we have to be safe going home. We cannot call anybody. We don't know anybody else. So we kept going. So around that like 11, past 11, 11:30-ish, we got to the front of the camp. There was now a little bit free flow of traffic. Bit by bit, we shall crossed the camp area. We now started heading towards school, which is in Ogun State. Started heading towards school. I said, God, there's no how we can get to school by 12. Even 12:30, it will be by law. Latest, maybe 1. Everybody has gone. 12 is the midnight. That's when things used to happen. All the people that need to do their sacrifices, all the hunters have come out. I said, God, how are we going to do this thing? So we kept going. We got to school safely, thank God. Everybody dropped at the garage, and the garage was quiet. Everybody dropped there except me and my cousin. So the driver was like, that we should drop all, that him is going to Oruk, which is another village just close by where my school is. I started begging this driver, please, Baba, Ejo, please, just take us to Skindu's Hall. It's not far. If you want, even if you want 1,000 naira, we'll give you. Just take us, drop us there, then you can go. It's straight road. No, him is late. He has to go. He has to be going now. Hey, we're begging this man. This man refused. That are we dropping? No, we're not dropping. Or where are we dropping? I said, God, where are we going to drop? And I was not thinking about it. I said the part that is a shortcut that we can take and go home, which is very, very short, is a very problematic shortcut. It has like 3 puddles, like big puddles of water just before you even get to our hall. Filled with water because it's rainy season. It was rainy season. The place is like a mini forest. I don't even know how they managed to chart a path through that place. It's like a mini forest. It is always dark, even during the day. The sunlight, because of the trees, they kind of made shade. So I said, even if we say you should drop us at that place and we want to walk home, we can walk home, but we have load that we packed from Lagos. That's number one. Number two, it's not a puddle that you can say, you can cross, you can go and go by the side. You will have to enter inside the puddle. Three, full puddle. Number three, is a place that they see snakes. Imagine us crossing at that time. Let's even say, okay, we will cross, so no problem. If snake is now coming, okay, how are we going to see? We don't have any light. That's number three. Number four, if we go and pade Olode hunter or one of the night watchers or something, it was just an easy place to just get lost and nobody will even know that you were there. I said, God, if we pass there, this is problem. The second place we would have passed is on the road. The problem on that part is that it is longer and farther to where the farther where we'll trek. We had load. How are we going to carry this load? Number one, that's number one. Number two is exposed. Anybody can see us. Two girls, two women. Hey, from where? Going to where? With load. I just said, oh, we are between the devil and the deep blue sea now. I just kept telling the Holy Spirit and God that, God, I don't know, but we're going to get home safely. And I told myself, and this is one thing I always do, every time I have a situation that I cannot find a headway, I know that God is the ultimate that will sort it. Even at that, I always think ahead and imagine that I'm safe from the situation. So I just started imagining in my mind that I don't know how it's going to happen, but me and my cousin are getting home safely. And by the time I get home, I will say the story I'll play the story in my head. And that was just what I did. I said, okay, to Baba, drop us at the junction of the shortcut. Okay, now, after we beg and the man did not agree. He now dropped us at that shortcut. We came down with our load and everything. I was like, okay, moment of truth. Let us know how we'll carry our load. If any of the load fall inside the puddle, no problem. The most important thing now is that we need to get home on time. While we're still there, fidgeting, packing load, thinking of what we'll do, what we'll do, lo and behold, we just saw a bike man coming, an old man, tattered old man, tattered as in, I can't describe the bike. The bike looked tattered, dirty, covered in mud. The man was just kind of, and he was kind of tall and he just looked haggard from head to toe. Both him, both the bike, everybody was haggard. Everything was rickety. It didn't even look like something that would be able to carry me and my cousin with our load. We just saw the man come. Baba Iduro, Baba, wait. We stopped him. That's about like 1 a.m. in the night. And I stopped. And I said, what is it? What is it? I said, please, take us. We're going to skin this or just here. He said, no. Him, cannot go. It's late. Baba, we begged him. Like, Baba, please, we will pay you. We will pay you any amount you want. It's just here we are going. No, just help us. Let's just cross this place. You don't even have to take us to the front of the hall. Just cross this part. Cross us with this part, which is it's less than 2-3 minutes walk if it was a good path. Just take us through this path and drop us at the edge. No problem. Like, no, him is not. Baba, Ejo, we begged him. We now climbed. Me and my cousin climbed on the bike. Honestly. When the man started moving, the bike, I said, all of us will fall down today, but at least well, with this Baba, he will take us home anyhow because we have to pay him his money. We climbed the bike. He entered the first body. Now look at the kind of place we came to make him. Baba, don't be angry. Baba, I'm happy. No, Baba, I'm happy. No, don't be angry, Baba. Don't be angry. Don't be angry. We just kept saying, Baba, I say thank you, Baba. Thank you. First puddle, second puddle. It was so bad that when he's entering the puddle, we have to lift our legs so that the water will not touch our feet. That was how bad it was. We crossed the first puddle, crossed the second puddle, crossed the third puddle, and then we got to the streets, just which across is just our hall. The man was still waiting. He still climbed, took us, climbed. I said, Papa, am I worried? No, he took us down, took us to the front of our hall and dropped us there. In fact, when the people, I don't know, because it was weekend, I don't know what they were doing, maybe they were partying or what, they saw us, like, where are you people coming from at this time? In fact, I couldn't even talk. We just gave the Baba the money. Thank you. He still collected the normal fare. He didn't collect more than, we gave him money and he left. I didn't even turn to look back then to say, okay, maybe this is an angel, maybe disappeared. As far as I'm concerned, we had got home safely. It was when I got home, we showered and went to bed. When I laid down on the bed, I was just thinking. I first gave God a hug. Like I was just giving him a hug. I was like, thank you, God. Thank you, Father. Where did this person come from? It was later when I started thinking about it, maybe later in the years when I think about it and I shiver. I'm just like, that could have been an angel, literally. If we had said, this Baba is old or his bike is too rickety, fine, we didn't have the choice, but we could have said, why would we climb on this? As in, the bike did not look like something that was going to get us to our destination. It could have broken down because it was it was not a good ride at all. But every time I think of it, and maybe I face situations again in my life, it always takes me back to that time that all hope was lost. We didn't have any hope again. People, bikes don't work at that time. Even people, students, if you're working at that time, you're either carrying a sacrifice to the T junction, or you are a hunter, or you are a charm personnel just walking around, or you are and I think they call them vigilantes, people who watch in the night to make sure that everywhere is safe, or well, robbers and or whatnot. And that area was very dark. There's never lights in that village. There's never ever lights. Once in a while we see light, but most times there's no light. But God made sure that we got home safely that day. I started to think of all what could have happened to us. 1,000,001 possibilities of how our life would have probably ended that day, or would have been a sad thing. But God really, really helped us. And most times God helps us, but we don't even know He's the one helping us, because we just feel, I was in this situation and I just came out of it. But God is a father. Just as Lagos housewife said, somebody said one time that she was thinking about someone, and when she talked to the person made it look like God was not a big deal to her. And God whispered to Lagos housewife and told her that this person doesn't think I'm a big deal, but I, God, think she is a big deal. And that is God for us. God is a father. He doesn't deal with us as we deserve. He loves us just the way we parents love our children. They can be very, very annoying, like capital letters, annoying. But you still don't want anything bad to happen to them. You still want to take care of them. You still want to help them. Even when they're inside the situation they put themselves in, you still want to take them out. And that is the lesson I'm living from this story, that God is a father, a good father. He doesn't like anything bad happening to us. If anything happens to you that is bad, it's not him. It's either the devil or we ourselves sabotage ourselves. But God is a good father. And that is a lesson I want you all to take from this Rickety bike angel, that God will always come through for you. God will always come through. To look as if he's not coming through. But don't forget that everything works together for our good. Even while we were still sinning, Christ came and died because he loved us that much. How much more when you now take God as a big deal? He won't take you as a big deal. He will. God is a good father. He's faithful when we're not faithful. That is the end of my story. So remember to be kind to people. You can just be kind to an angel. And don't forget that everything always works together for your good. It might not look like it's working together for your good, but I can assure you, truly, God is working together for you. Everything is working together for your good, because God is a good father. And God is love. And he loves you so much. Thank you for listening to my story today. See you again next time. Bye.